Hi, for those of you who do not know me yet, my name is Livia, and today we are here at D4U Orlando to welcome Mr. Warren Janssen to the team. We are going to talk about his experience and how valuable his knowledge is, adding even more excellence to the process at D4U. Mr. Warren, it's a great pleasure to have you here. The D4U team is very happy to have you. So why don't you start by talking to us, telling a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here. And we're in wonderful Orlando, Florida. My name is Warren Janssen. I've been recently retired from the U.S. government as an immigration officer. And yeah, I 33 years of immigration work, and I'm very happy to be here. So thank you.
Thank you. So why don't you begin by telling us how and what led you to start your career at USCIS and working with immigration?
Well, I think it was kind of by accident. I started working at the young age with the Catholic Church, helping immigrant workers to do their immigration amnesty papers back in 1986. The pay wasn't that great with the Catholic Church, so I applied for a job with the federal government with INS. Back then it was Immigration Naturalization Service under the Department of Justice, which converted to USCIS, and that led to a almost 33-year career.
Wow. So can you tell us more about how you became a director and the path you went through to get there, since you became at the very top of your organization? So how was that?
It was a challenge. I had to move quite a bit all around the country, including Mexico, and with my family. And but that's I rose up through the ranks and became field office director, and then director of the Nebraska Service Center, and just grew from there. And it was a great career. I've done a lot of things, and I tell people, working with the federal government is a great opportunity. It's a great job. And you get to do a lot of things that you normally would not do. And I've traveled around the world, and yeah, so.
While you are telling us about this amazing journey, can you think about any extra special thing that has happened during this 32 years career?
Yeah, I've had some great, amazing experiences. Being on a Coast Guard cutter in the Caribbean Sea, interdicting drugs and interdicting Haitian migrants, and also working in Guantanamo, Cuba, interviewing Haitian immigrants, also interviewing refugees in Africa. Those are some incredible experiences I've had, and I'm very proud of them, that I was able to actually probably save a lot of people.
So do you have any story worth sharing with us about these times?
Yeah, the one story that comes to mind is working in Sudan, Africa, interviewing Ethiopian refugees, and calling in, families into a room to interview them. And these are families, big families. They have many children. And so they would come into the office and they would sit down, and this one family, I think they had maybe 10 children.
Wow.
And they just kept coming in and coming in and coming in. And then I'm like, well, okay, is there anybody else? And they're like, oh, where's Johnny?
Oh, one more.
Go get Johnny. He's not here. It was things like that.
So how did you feel leaving the USCIS after so many years of service? How's that for you? Did you have to prepare?
I don't know yet.
You don't know.
After working so many years and retiring, it's different.
We didn't let you.
yeah, that's right. I'm coming back. But I lived and love immigration. I love the work, and most importantly, I always loved the experiences where I could help people, where people that genuinely want and need help.
Yeah, that's.
That's always a good feeling, and I miss that. Especially the citizenship ceremonies.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've been to one or.
They are like changing lives forever. They are becoming Americans.
It's amazing, and those experiences I'm going to definitely miss. Just helping people and saving people. A lot of people think that immigration, we're bad people or.
Yeah, that's what we try. Like we try a lot to pass that information that immigration is not about that at all.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, USCIS is out there to give benefits, green cards, citizenship, and then of course there's other agencies that are enforcement, as you know, and but we're just, all of us are human beings, and we most of us just do what we're supposed to do. And I won't ever forget my father. He said, when I started out with my career early, he said, and he was a military man, he said, always give the benefit of the doubt in all of your decisions. And I followed that. I still follow that.
Now I have a question that we'd love to hear from you. So how do you see the future of immigration and the future in the United States?
Immigration is part of the United States. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, we need immigration. We want immigration. I think there has to be a certain amount of control, but legal immigration is what makes this country work. Bringing in new talent, new people is a good thing. I think if we follow that, we'll be good.
Yeah, sure. So lastly, I would like to wrap up this conversation by asking you if you could share a message, leave your message to the people that are listening to us and maybe can resonate with the message.
Well, in my experience, competent representation, like your organization, is a good thing. Most cases that are represented by competent attorneys will be approved.
Oh, that's very nice.
Because it makes an adjudicator's job that much easier.
Yes.
Because everything is right there. You've got all the evidence. You've got what you need. So it's well worth the money. Yeah. Whatever the cost is, and that's with a lot of things in life. You want experts to be on your side and to represent you, and to get things done.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's an important question and important information for everybody that is watching us, because information is not everywhere, and people think they know everything and then end up doing things that's not correct or could be better done. So
Yeah.
thank you very much today for our interview. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching today. I hope you have a great day.